We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
Well, happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. It's your TGIF edition. TGIF before a whole lot of stuff going on this weekend, Jason.
Whole bunch.
So welcome to the show. We are going to fill you in on all of the Christmas things going on this weekend in our area. But importantly, our good friend Jason Holzapfel has come in, and we are going to talk about some of the great things going on in Wellston starting tomorrow, I think, morning.
Yes.
And so it's been a while since you've been here. Welcome back.
It's been close to a year and a half, 2 years probably. Yeah. So, thank you.
And he has on his Christmas sweatshirt, so he's all ready to go.
Yep, got a little festive for today, and I'll have my Christmas suit on tomorrow. We'll be good.
You do? Where did you get your Christmas suit? You've had that Christmas suit for a little while, haven't you?
I got probably that one at Kohl's. I have another one that's got like Christmas cats and it lights up. And I don't know what one I'm going to wear yet.
Oh my gosh. But because you've got a big day ahead of you guys tomorrow. Absolutely. So let's talk about, are you on the Wellston Main Street Committee? Is that?
Yes, I'm the secretary, not secretary, I'm sorry. I'm treasurer. I was the first treasurer, and it's supposed to be a 1 to 2 year term, and now it's a 6 or 7 year term. But that's how it goes. But
it is.
I've been along for the ride the whole time.
It's what happens when you do a good job and no one else wants it.
Yeah, I think it's the second part.
Well, very good. Could you talk about the Wellston Main Street Committee just for a minute and like what all, some of the things that you guys do? And then the cool thing is you guys work together with other organizations.
Yes. We're actually pretty much a new look committee. We have new members. So it's really a new look. We put the fireworks on every year, and this is our fundraiser for the fireworks. This is the major one, and
Gotcha.
We have a lot of cool stuff going downtown to have a great fireworks in July, which I think we have a very impressive fireworks show.
You guys do, and for our little communities, we do a pretty good job around here, don't we?
Yes, absolutely.
But, okay, so the Wellston downtown, one of your main things, obviously fireworks, but this is a huge fundraiser for you guys. And this is how kind of we, are able to put the fund or the fireworks on. So, let's talk for a minute. Okay. So tell me the official title of this thing tomorrow, because I can't ever remember it.
It's Wellston Main Street's Christmas Treats on Downtown Streets.
There you go.
So,
say that 5 times fast. But no, there are a ton. Like I was reading off some of the stuff. I was on the Facebook page and I was reading it all off to Jamie. I was like, my gosh, it's like this long of stuff you guys have going on.
Yes. And, we've got some great members. It's making everything go smooth.
How do you guys get all these people to organize all this stuff together?
They're just passionate about it. They get excited about it. I mean, everyone gets excited about Christmas.
True that.
And same with 4th of July for the fireworks. So it makes it pretty easy.
And I will say, I can remember, when Charlie Hudson moving back to town and some of the other folks and, obviously Connie Pelletier and a lot of those folks were very passionate about revitalizing the downtown of Wellston.
Yes.
And man, have y'all done a great job. That's
They have
really
done,
cool.
They've done a great job with it.
Some really cute local businesses down there. In fact, quite a few.
Yeah.
So yeah, including a fun toy store and all kind of good stuff.
Yes. My kids love it.
I'm sure mom and dad don't love
Yeah.
it when the kids go in there.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's talk about some of the events that are going on tomorrow in downtown Wellston, because it's pretty much like Hallmark movie all day long, like what you see in these movies. Like it's insane.
It does feel that way at times. So
for sure.
Well, this is no order, but to start out our central area is going to be the Yuletide Market from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that is at the old Eagles building. Most people don't know what the Eagles building is. I didn't know what it was, but it's the building right across the street from the library in Wellston. It's on the corner of, what is that, 2nd Street and Main Street. Pennsylvania, yes.
Okay.
And
you just live there. You don't know the streets, right?
You'll see a sign. There'll be signs there, and
okay.
And so we're having our tree shop where you can bid on trees. That's where we do a lot of money.
So like already decorated trees.
Already decorated trees.
Fantastic.
Yes, and people do a great job with them. We're gonna have a Chinese auction, which you must be present to win a Chinese auction. We're having a Yeti raffle, which is a really cool big old Yeti.
Oh, okay.
Split the pot. So that's what's going on there.
So that's the Yuletide
Market.
Where you can bid on trees and then all the
Chinese auction. And there will be a little vendor fair going on there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
did you make some crafts for it?
I did not. So I probably, you wouldn't want
No one would want to buy anything we made, would they?
No. And there's going to be some food trucks out and about. I'm not exactly sure, but they're going to be there.
Cool.
So it's going to be a good time. So starting, and then if you have any questions, go to the Facebook page or hit us up at the Yuletide Market.
Okay. So is that kind of like the central, like,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the nerve center of the whole operation.
Gotcha. So if you have, it's kind of like the welcome center of the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And so starting in, this is no time order. This is just what I have a written down order. At 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., Black Diamond Lodge, which is a lodge I'm a part of, they're doing a pancake breakfast in front of the Rusted Barn.
Okay.
And it's donations, I believe, to get the pancakes. But so that's going to be going on, and they do really good pancakes.
Who doesn't like pancakes?
Right.
Do you get other stuff too?
I'm not sure. It's probably on the Facebook page.
Okay.
I did not write that down.
Okay.
And I didn't go to the meeting for the lodge.
Well, way to go.
Yeah, I failed. But
so I saw something on. Did you see the TikTok that Lindsay Lohan did over? Did you see it, Dylan? He says, "Who's Lindsay Lohan?"
No, I did not see it.
Do you know who Lindsay Lohan is?
No, I do not know who that is.
We have the hardest time with our
know.
intern. We're
It's not
so
even-
old.
She's not even that old.
I know. So evidently there's this thing she put on TikTok where you combine Pepsi and milk together and drink it. So I was thinking about that for the pancake breakfast.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. And there's this whole like challenge thing. So some people really like it. Some people don't. I don't know how I feel about that. You've been prone to eat some weird things over the years.
Yeah, I think I still suffer from some of it. That hot chip, I don't know if I can ever do that again.
Jamie and I swear, we were just talking about you the other day eating that hot chip. And I was like, I don't know how he survived it. Like, I don't know how you didn't die.
Yeah, I think I still have stomach issues. But hot stuff doesn't go down the same anymore.
Oh, she's from Mean Girls.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I remember her.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So back to the pancake breakfast. You can probably, if you bring your own Pepsi, there might be milk there. You can combine it and see what happens.
You make a TikTok.
Yes. And if you do a TikTok, maybe Lindsay Lohan will,
share it.
Yeah.
That's my biggest time waster is TikTok. I just get on there and.
Are you one of those?
Oh, yeah. I love TikTok.
I've never been on TikTok.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it.
Yeah. There's just all kinds of fun things on TikTok and just craziness.
Do you post your own videos?
I do every now and then.
Like of you eating a chip and
No, just goofy stuff that I'm too old to do. Stuff like that.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, way back when, I don't even remember. This has been years ago now.
I think it was 5 years ago.
They had this whole challenge thing where there's like this crazy, was it tortilla chip?
Yeah, it's a tortilla chip. It's from Packy. It's a super hot chip.
And it was just like had all this like hot spice on it. And the whole challenge was to go so long after you ate this chip without drinking something or dying.
5 minutes without drinking anything.
Did you? I can't remember. You did it, didn't you?
I think I did, yeah.
And then the milk.
Yeah. And I don't like milk that much. So I think I had to drink chocolate milk, which that's fine. I like chocolate milk. And I think I drank too much chocolate milk because I got pretty sick right afterwards.
These don't look like that hot chips, but it does say "Fear the Reaper."
Yeah, and you can now buy it. You used to order them online. Now a lot of convenience stores, even in our area, have the one chip.
The one chip, like for the challenge.
Yeah, it's like a $5 or $10 potato chip or
tortilla
chip.
How brilliant is this company that they come up with this chip that they sell you one for $10?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm looking at, it's not $1. Well, one chip. It is one chip. It's not $10. It's $245. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah,
maybe it's like multiple of them. Oh, it's 20. Okay, you get 20.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That'd be about $10 a piece. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we should do that here. We should make the intern do that.
That'd be awesome.
That's what interns are for, right?
Yeah.
He's like, no. Anyway, Jason survived the chip. His stomach has not recovered in 5 years, but you did it.
It happens.
Yes. Anyway, we digress again.
Yes. So, yep. So get your pancakes tomorrow.
Yes.
Next thing is Seth Mannering and the Wellston Fire Department is hosting a cruise-in car show at the Pants Factory lot in Wellston. That's on
cool.
2nd Street.
Yeah.
And it's where the Pants Factory used to be. It's not there anymore. So
is that across from the depot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of nice cars there, so you can't miss it probably.
Weather. What's the weather looking like, Dylan, for tomorrow?
Let's pull it up real fast.
Oh, look at him go. Little chance of rain there tomorrow, but not too cold, which is great.
Yeah, 58's not bad.
No, we'll take it, especially for December.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Dylan.
Yep.
And the cruising, is that the stocking stuffers cruising?
Yes. They're looking for donations of stocking stuffers. It's perfect.
Nice. Okay, so stocking stuffers cruise and donations of stocking stuffers or fully stuffed
fully stuffed stockings.
That's just mean.
Today's full of tongue twisters.
It is. Fully stuffed stockings. Okay, so bring that to the car show.
Yes.
With you. Okay. Yeah. And that will go to help, I'm sure, local youth and kids.
Yeah, the fire department does a great job with their toys to the local youth.
They do.
All right. So next thing is McWilliams Funeral Home has donated $500 for a raffle. And the way you get it is you stop in different downtown businesses before 4 p.m. Right there it is. No purchase necessary. And it's great. We appreciate them doing that. And you have to be present to win the $500.
And where would that?
It'll be at the Yuletide Market. And we're guessing we're going to draw it after the Chinese auction's over. So probably between 4:30 and 5, depending on how fast everything goes.
Okay, so you have to be present there to win.
Yep.
Okay, so you just have to go in, though, to all the local businesses, sign your name up. And
no purchase required.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, thank you to McWilliams for doing that.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Throughout the day, there's going to be a business decorating contest, and you can vote on Facebook whether or not you like it, or they're going to have the business decorating contest. They're going to have money jars in front of their business. 1 penny equals 1 vote.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can.
So bring your pennies.
Yes.
Or your 20s.
Bring lots of, yeah. I'm sure we'll count 20 as 2,000 pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
All right. So that's another thing that's going on. The next is Matt Waldron with ERA Martin in Wellston. He is sponsoring a gingerbread house contest, which the gingerbread house has already been turned in, but stop into the office on Ohio Avenue from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and it's 1 penny, 1 vote.
Okay, so people have made cool gingerbread houses.
Yep.
They're on display at ERA
Yes.
Realty.
Yes.
And you can go in, vote for your favorite one.
Yep.
That is so fun.
Yes.
I want to make a gingerbread house. That seems like a fun thing to do.
We made them the other night at our house.
Did you?
And one thing that made it easier is Jackie super glued them first. Because that the paint or whatever that doesn't hold
The
them.
icing is not going to hold them. Yeah.
No. So she super glued them or hot glue gun them. One of the two. I can't remember what she did.
So you're not going to eat your gingerbread house.
We still might. I mean, it's just glue. We all ate glue when
We
were
ate
kids.
enough of that when we were kids. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can remember being in school and us trying to glue our hands together.
Yep.
Did you do that?
Yep.
It never worked.
Yeah. I would always put glue inside your desk, the metal desk,
Yes.
put glue patties. You pour a bunch of your glue.
Elmer's glue.
Do it on a
was-
Friday and come back Monday and you got a big glue patty.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yes.
Because it was your desk, so
Yep.
you could do whatever you wanted to with it.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to fill it full of glue, go for it.
Yes.
Or then you would take the glue and like put it on your palm and then pull it off.
Looks like you're losing your skin.
Okay, I'm glad to see that we all did the same
Yep.
thing.
The eraser challenge.
Yes. You go home and your mom would be like, "What did you do to your arm?"
I still have a scar right there from it.
We all did that stupid stuff. Or you take the pen and you that didn't have any ink in it and you stick it on your tongue.
Oh,
Go
okay.
like that.
I'll
And
try
get
it when
real hot.
I'll try it later.
Yeah,
I've
try
never
that
done
later. All right. Yeah. Dylan, have you done any of that?
Nope.
Kids today.
A lot smarter.
They just have more to entertain them.
Yes. So, but yeah, once
Okay.
again, yeah, Matt Waldron's sponsoring that. So thank you to Matt Waldron.
Gingerbread houses. That's so cool.
Yeah, it is. And Ohio Valley Bank is sponsoring the Christmas Rocks, which they're going to be 20 rocks throughout downtown, painted rocks, decorated rocks, what do you want to call it?
Like actual physical
Yes,
rocks.
an actual rock. Yep.
Okay.
And you can turn those into the Retro Rocket on Ohio Avenue, and that's the toy kind of a video game. I think they have some toys there too. Store. It's pretty cool. And you get $10 if you find a rock, but only one rock per family.
Okay. So if you're just out and about and you happen to see a Christmas painted rock laying there,
Yes.
pick it up and take it to the Retro Rocket and you'll get $10.
Yep.
Nice.
And I believe that they know what rocks there are, so you can't just go paint a rock. And get $10.
Don't be trying to get your own rock painted. Yeah.
And then I'm putting on at 10 a.m., which registration starts at 9 a.m., a 5K run tomorrow.
Okay. Registration at 9.
Yep.
And where do you register?
At around the depot area.
Okay.
We'll be set up probably by where the big Christmas tree is, right around there.
Okay.
And it's a 5K run. It's flat. It's out and back on a bike path.
Okay.
You
Are
know,
you running out to the lake or what are you?
It goes almost to the waterworks, I believe.
Okay.
I'm going to measure the course after I leave, but
Okay.
it'll be fun. First 30 some get a Santa hat that's got the name of the race on it. We have finisher medals for the first 50. And
Okay.
if there's more than 50, I'll order more medals.
Okay.
We'll have a couple other treats for all the finishers. So it'll be a good time. It's if you want to dress up for it, that's
I was going to say,
too.
dress up. How fun.
Yes. So
Be a little elf.
yep. And we got first and second, or first male, first female, walker and runner trophies with a little Santa Claus decoration on it.
Okay.
So it'll be a fun day, and go run some miles, and then you can eat whatever you want.
Then you can go to the pancake breakfast.
Yeah.
and feel good about it.
Yeah. So
And you can drink Pepsi milk.
yes, that might be something that'd be really neat to see. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So the next thing we have is Joe Snyder from Broadway and Company in Wellston is sponsoring the Bingo All the Way, which the first 100 people to come into the Yuletide market gets a bingo card, and you go to the businesses, and through purchases you get bingo stickers.
Okay.
And, first person to get a single line wins a prize, a double line wins a prize, and a coverall wins a prize. And so that's from 10 a.m. to 3:30 around the businesses.
Okay.
So that's something that's pretty neat too. And thank you, Joe, for doing that.
Yeah. And where is that again?
You pick it up at the Yuletide Market, the bingo card.
Okay.
And they can give you directions exactly how to do it. And
Okay.
it's the businesses throughout town is participating.
Gotcha. So once again, the Yuletide Market is this hub of you
Yep.
need to start there
Yes.
and then go out.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the last thing I have on the list is a noodle cook-off, and that starts at 10. You drop your noodles off at 10 a.m. to Daisy's Coffee Shop / Randy's Wildflower Boutique on First Street,
Wow.
and you can come sample it. 1 penny, 1 vote.
What is
So,
it with you guys and the
I
pennies?
know. I mean, you get to eat noodles for a penny.
I want to eat some noodles for pennies. I can imagine there would be some pretty good noodles
I
there.
think there's going to be, yes.
Yes.
So,
So you can sample all of that.
yep.
And I mean, I would have to, be like, okay, so I ate these noodles and now I have like a few tiebreakers. So then I would have to go back and try them
Yes.
again.
Yep.
I mean, to break the tie.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so we have a ton of cool stuff going on, and not only are we putting stuff on, there's some area, I know the library is doing some stuff.
Okay.
There's other businesses doing stuff, but this is just what we're mainly sponsoring. So there's going to be plenty to do downtown. It's going to be a really fun day.
It is going to be a really fun day. And I know that just off the top of your head, but I'm going to put you on the spot. What are, let's talk about some of the cool downtown businesses that are around now. And we're sorry if we forget one or whatever, but you guys have a ton of stuff in downtown Wellston.
Yeah. I mean, Rusted Barn's awesome. They got a lot of cool stuff there. The Retro Rocket's really cool. I always go hang out and talk to Gary at Brodigan's, get all your T-shirt needs and stuff like that.
Yep. They've been there for a while.
Yeah. Yep. And, there's several little other boutique businesses downtown. It's really neat what they've done.
You have the coffee shop, and I think that little clothing store.
Yeah, the Randy's Wildflower Boutique.
Yep. So there's just all kind of cute businesses down there. And the great thing is you get to downtown Wellston and then you can just walk around. You can go look at the Pride Park, the trees.
Yeah, trees look great this year.
There, the depot, which is right beside it. And that's where you'll start your 5K.
Yep.
So, no, there's just tons of stuff going on.
Yeah.
You just need to get to Wellston tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting day. And the weather, as long as it doesn't rain, and I think it's going to stop raining early.
Okay.
Before everything starts. It's going to be a fun, fairly warm day.
Now, will you guys run the 5K even if it is like raining or sprinkling some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
As long as it's not thundering and lightning on our heads, we'll go.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. So get yourself all dressed up.
Yes.
Like Santa's little helper and go run.
Yes. It'll be a great time.
And then eat pancakes. At the pancake dinner, do they have, or I guess breakfast, do they have like sausage and stuff too? They have other stuff? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I wish I hadn't looked at that, but I did not.
Jason. You know more about running stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
So how hard is it to put on a 5K? I mean, I know you're a runner and we want to talk to you about that too, but what is all involved in putting on a 5K? It seems like a very complicated thing.
It's a lot easier now. I mean, especially because I've put it on this course several times. This might be the 4th or 5th time I put a race on this actual course. So I know,
Okay.
I have a course where you need limited volunteers. There's only like 4 streets you need volunteers on to make sure nobody gets hit by cars.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yes. So that's bad publicity.
That puts a damper on the race next year when you get someone run over.
So that makes it easy. What's nice about Facebook is, whenever I put a race on, I'll say, hey, I need this many $50 sponsors, and it usually gets filled up pretty quick.
Okay.
And, my goal is usually to have the sponsors pay for all the equipment or not equipment, but anything for the race. So the race is paid for before the gun goes off.
Okay.
And that, which this is a pretty, we're not doing shirts this year. So it's because it was kind of short notice I was putting this on.
Uh-huh.
So with the hats and everyone getting a medal and all that, it's a fairly inexpensive race to put on.
Cool.
So, it's always good to make money on the race.
That's kind of the point, as this whole thing is a fundraiser for the fireworks, right?
That makes it easy. And I said the course is out and back, so it's almost impossible to get lost. I'll have a 1 mile sign, 2 mile sign, and a turnaround sign. So
okay,
just got to follow that.
And you said that to register, you just show up at around the
Yeah.
depot area,
Yep.
and then it's what, $20 to register.
$20. Yep.
Okay, and we hope everybody comes out and does it because
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yes. So.
Why not? And
Yeah.
you're going to be downtown anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
and you can walk.
Yeah, walker. There's a walking category as well.
Yep. If you walk fast, you might be the winner.
Yeah, get a little cool Santa trophy.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's cool. No tripping each other or knocking each other down, though.
Nope. No, can't do that. As long as I don't see it.
I mean, if you want to do it when someone's
Yeah.
not looking, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I wonder if that really happens.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Not intentionally. Well, sometimes. I mean, there was a. I don't know. It was a short clip at there's a turkey trot like in New Jersey or somewhere this past week, and third and fourth place the guys were coming in and they just wiped each other out. And
no!
so it does happen. Yeah, it's on Facebook. It was pretty. It looked like it was painful.
And they didn't mean to, or were they like struggling to like who was going to win?
They were fighting over who's going to win. Yeah. So, and they were going so fast, and they're both so tiny that it just wiped out.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
I mean, it's funny if you're not it.
Yeah, if it's not you.
Yeah. So, but no, there's tons and tons of things going on this weekend. Of course, Wellston, we hope that you get there, spend the day. You can come and go, of course, as you please, but other, areas doing things as well. Talk about, you guys have a parade, right?
We don't, the Lions Club's putting that on.
Yeah. Do you know about that?
I'm not exactly sure
What
time.
do you know what time? Is it 1?
I'm wanting to say 1.
That's what I'm
I
thinking
thought.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can just kind of show up and join that parade, right?
I can't speak for that.
Okay.
But yes.
Jeez, Jason.
I know.
He does know about running though. That's so funny. So speaking of, and then we'll recap everything that we've talked about, but you were just recently involved in something that I find absolutely fascinating. And, you've been running for quite some time. How long you been, when did you start running?
Well, I was about 15, 16 probably.
A few years ago.
Yeah, so 30 some years. It's been a while.
Couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's what we like to say here.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't make us feel so old
Right.
because you and I are about the same age.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but no, so you started running, and how'd you get into it?
I don't know. I can't remember. Well, I kind of remember. I got in a little bit of trouble the summer before my senior year. And so I was grounded the entire summer. And and so I started running a good bit. So
just to get out of the house and
that's about all I was allowed to do. And so that's really where it blossomed.
well, aren't you glad you got in trouble? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's worked out all
Yeah.
right.
Yep. So,
I can't imagine you ever getting in trouble.
wrong place, wrong time.
It's someone else's fault. We'll just say
Yeah.
that. No, so you started running, and then you were did you run in like in high school, like on a team, or?
Yeah, I ran track. We didn't have cross country in high school. I ran track in high school, and then I ran cross country and track in college. I was the slowest guy on the team. But I still ran. It was fun, and
Because you just enjoy it.
yeah. And then I just kept running after that.
Okay, so you're just like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, sort of. But
You just haven't run across the country yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Almost, but
No.
not quite.
I mean, I did one day go on a group. We get together with some people every now and then, and there was a guy that was running with us. He actually has a record for running across the United States. It was pretty neat.
Really?
Yeah, just in our small group of people running.
That would be cool. Was he doing that run
No,
across the? But,
He had already
okay.
done it.
He had already
He's done
it.
across the U.S. He's gone from Alaska to Florida. He does all this wild stuff.
That is so
Yeah.
cool. My goodness. Do you feel like people are, like you said, that you were the slowest guy on the team, which I find that hard to believe because you pretty much kick everyone's butt now. But are people just kind of built to run versus, are there some people that just have it and some people that, might like to run but aren't as good at it?
I think I think some people definitely have that advantage where.
I mean, you have these people win these marathons that just are insane.
Yeah, but there's a lot of just the normal people that don't realize how fast they can be or how far they can go. A lot of people say, "Well, I can't run to my mailbox."
I can't.
And yeah, absolutely. I mean, you absolutely can, but it's just. I mean, I've seen. I've got a friend. He's one of the best ultra runners around, Harvey Lewis. He was heavy set as a youngster. And now last year he ran for 85 hours straight in a race. And he's one of the best ultra runners in the country.
Wow.
So, it's all what you
have to work at
want
it.
to put your body through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you started, so when did you run like your first race? Like, I mean, that wasn't in like school.
I did a 5K when I was 16.
Okay.
And then I love doing races now. I mean, that's like my favorite thing. So even to this day, I love running a race and I get excited about it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So do you get all competitive and?
I don't care about competing against other people. I just want to run a good time for me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm more competitive about is, if I run a great time and I happen to beat somebody or if I get last place, as long as I ran good, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Like I feel like that there's a lot of that with running is people are harder on themselves. Like I'm competing with myself and my times that I've done before. Mm-hmm. So, but I would think some races, like, for example, you said your 5K is a flat race, this one that's going to be Saturday. So courses, though, would obviously affect your time, right? Because some things are uphill and downhill. And
it was like the Cooper Strong race. It finishes going up the Jackson High School Hill. So time's
that is just sick and twisted, by the way.
Yeah, time's a little bit slower at that one.
I can't even walk up the high school hill. I had to stop the middle like without dying. Yeah. I tried to run up it one day and I got to the top and I was praying that if I died that someone was at the administrative office that would come and like try to revive me because I could not breathe. Yeah. Yeah. It was rough. Yeah. That high school hill will get you. Yes. That's a whole other story. Yeah. So I could see where courses certainly would affect, that. So you recently though ran, you've run in all kind of fun races, like crazy stuff, but like you ran what was it, 100-mile?
Yeah, it was a 100-mile race up in Akron on a canal corridor. It's called a canal corridor 100-miler. It's on a limestone path you go out and back one way and out and back the other way. And,
are you nuts?
I've just something I wanted to do. And
so you haven't done that before?
Not that I've never gone. I've tried to go 100 miles in some 24-hour races before, and I always finish in the 70s, and I just stop. And I didn't, so I was really bound and determined to get this one. And this wasn't a 24-hour race. This was just a 100-mile race.
So if it took you 3 days to do
it?
No,
you got, 30 hours to do it.
Oh, 30 hours to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I finished it, and I was pretty happy about it. Had a lot of help. I had some pacers come up, and I don't know, you probably know Andy Best.
I do.
He lives up there, so I didn't meet him till the morning of the race.
What, really?
Yeah.
I graduated with Andy. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's friends with Matt Jenkins, and last year Matt and Clay did this race, and he was with him the whole time, taking their pictures and helping him out with stuff. Yeah. And so met him at I think the race started at 7, so I met him at 6 a.m. or whatever, and he was basically with me throughout every aid stop, taking pictures and getting me any aid I needed and helped me out. So he was a lifesaver. And then I had a friend from college, Kevin, come up, and he ran. You can get pacers after 47 miles. So
what does that mean?
Somebody run with you.
Just someone to, is it like encouragement or?
That, and then, and if you're trying to run a really fast time, but there was more encouragement. And so he ran with me for 10 miles, and then Clay Newman jumped in, ran 20 miles with me. Then Matt Jenkins jumped in and ran the last 26 miles with me. And so it was, without them, because it got real hairy for a little while there. About mile 20 or 60, I had gaiters on to keep rocks out of my shoes because it's a crushed limestone path.
Okay,
it just covers your shoes so you don't get rocks in your socks.
Oh, that makes sense.
And so I had my left one way too tight. And so it started swelling up and hurt. I could barely put any pressure on it. And then it got really cold. It got down in the 30s.
Oh.
And you have drop bags where you have your supplies in it. So I had, at mile 47, I had a drop bag with a coat and pants. I said, no, I'll wait till mile 64. And that was a mistake. So I was having a lot of issues. And then about mile 80 or so, I kicked out of it and everything was fine, but it got a little real bad for a while.
Yeah. But you just gotta, is that just mind over matter?
Yeah.
You just gotta,
and I never believed it. Actually, that's where I've said, I've always stopped her in the 70s because I started just feeling terrible. And I've always sure just go through it. And I went through it, and all of a sudden I feel like $1 million.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And then you feel bad again. Then you feel like $1 million. And I never believed it until like this race. I'm like, wow, that's all you do. So just keep moving forward, trying to eat, keeping calories in, and go.
So how on earth does one train for, I mean, you hear about people running marathons. A marathon is what? 26
Yeah.
miles. I mean, that's, you ran 100 miles.
Yeah. Well, I trained, I did the 3 months leading up to it. I did at least 80 miles a week every week. So that gave me a good base for it.
Okay.
And like I said, I know where I've had experience in doing, the previous ones where I didn't go the whole distance. I knew my pacing. Used to I'd go out way too fast. I knew how to pace myself.
Gotcha.
So I knew where I needed to be.
God bless you, man. That is freaking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we are so proud of you here because that is some crazy, crazy stuff. Like when I heard you were running that, I was like, he's lost his ever-loving mind. Like there is no way a human should be able to do that. Oh,
you'd be surprised what these people can do. I mean, there's, I'm just a mid-packer on this stuff. They're the people that's out front. And it's crazy.
Yeah, like there's obviously someone that wins that race.
Yeah, 12 hours and 40 minutes, the winner.
I can't even do the math on that. Like that's insane.
Yeah, super fast.
12 hours, ran 100 miles in 12 hours.
Yeah. And this guy the guy that won it in the last like half mile passed the leader. So this one guy, he led a 100-mile race for 12 hours and 35 minutes and got passed with 5 minutes to go.
Dude, that would suck really bad. Yeah. That would not be fun.
Yeah.
So it was actually kind of like you said like a crushed gravel.
Yeah, crushed limestone.
So you weren't running on roads or whatever?
No, which is kind of nice because it's not as impactful on your legs.
Yeah.
It's a little bit softer.
Yeah. But
you have the rocks getting your shoes. So next time I won't wear the gaiters.
You just go with it.
Yeah, I'll just empty my shoes every now and then.
Yeah. So how do you fuel your body throughout that? Like, and what about like potty breaks and stuff?
Oh, you just go. They got toilets throughout, but
so you can stop and.
Yeah, I mean the fueling. I have a plan that every hour I have a drink mix I make. It's got 200 calories. So, because if you're running, you're burning 400 to 500 calories an hour.
Okay.
And you want to try to keep those calories in you. And so I automatically drink that 200 calorie drink every hour. So there's 200. And I try to get 100 to 200 calories on top of that. So I'm getting,
You're trying to refuel what you're burning.
Yeah, while I'm going. So, and they have great aid stations. So, I'll carry stuff with me or grab something at aid stations. So I said, I try to get 300 to 500 calories every hour. Now, when it gets bad late in the races, I tend to throw up. I threw up probably 8 times in this race. Couldn't keep stuff down.
Really?
And eventually it went away, and I was keeping stuff down, and I felt great. Yeah.
Again, mind over matter.
Yeah.
You just work through it.
Yeah.
So when you go, so you're not out on your own. There's actually like stations where people are watching out for you. Probably.
Yeah.
And
And
like
I mean,
that.
with this race, the volunteers at the stations are pretty much all ultra runners. So they can, you come in, they look at you, they know the help you need.
I was going to say, and they also know if you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure some people get themselves into trouble doing
absolutely.
that too.
Yeah.
So, wow. So that brings me to the question about the marathon that you're getting ready to run, in the spring?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to do the Boston Marathon.
Yes.
Now, don't you have to be invited to do that?
You have to run a qualifying time for that.
Okay.
And I qualified in 2001. I actually got in a race, but I got injured, and so I never ran it. And it's taken me 21 years to qualify again. So, but I mean, I didn't try every single year.
Sure.
It's just more in the past few years I've tried and finally figured out what works for me for training, and I qualified. So pretty happy about that.
So do you train yourself? Do you have like people that help you along the way?
I train myself. I mean, there's people we run with and stuff. And, I got friends that for advice, like especially for this 100-miler, where Matt and Clay had done it before.
Yeah.
They gave me a lot of wisdom and advice. And I got some friends that are ultra runners that have done well over that before. And they dispense great advice to me too.
Isn't that cool that it's nice to see events where people help each other out
Yeah.
and like support each other. And like you said, you had a bunch of guys that came and ran with you and jumped in and were your support. That's awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely wouldn't have finished how I did if it wasn't for them. So.
Yeah. So tell me, what makes the Boston Marathon so special? Like, I mean, that's the one that or one of them that you hear about.
Oh, I mean, it's a pretty old one. I don't know what year it is. I can't remember. But, it's basically 80% of the field is you have to qualify to run in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of neat. And it's just got a lot of history to it. You got Heartbreak Hill, you got all that stuff.
So what's that?
It's a hill about mile 20 that people say is pretty bad, but I'm not going to jinx myself and say it's not bad, but I think that Jackson High School Hill is probably worse.
I was going to say, if anybody's ever gotten up the Jackson High School Hill, you're good.
Yeah. So
that's awesome, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
So when you're getting ready to run like the 100-miler or because this just fascinates me, or like the Boston Marathon or whatever, what are you doing like prepping up into that? Like, are you running all the time up to it? Are you letting your body rest? Are you eating a lot or not at all?
Yeah.
Or
it just depends what, like for the 100-miler, I started, the 2 weeks before I started tapering a little bit. I dropped my mileage for the 2 weeks before.
Just to try to rest up a little bit, save your body.
I had some bumps and bruises I needed to heal up. And then,
I can imagine.
And for some other race, I do some other long races just for fun. I don't really. Maybe I'll take a day or two before easy, and then. So it's just it depends how important the race is. I use some races just for training, and other there's a couple of big races that I definitely taper for.
Yeah, you're really trying.
Yeah.
Very good. It just fascinates me because I can't run for squat. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
God gave me bad knees. I will say that. So that's
I get that.
It's a bad situation. That's what the doctor said anyway. I'm sorry. God just gave you really bad knees. It probably didn't help all the horseback riding I did,
probably not.
From 6 on.
Yeah.
Probably bending and, torquing in the wrong spot. So, all right. Well, so you do have the 5K coming up tomorrow that you're in charge of. Are you going to run that, or are you just kind of over?
I don't think I want to have time to run it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to watch.
Well, we don't want to dirty up your suit either.
No.
We want you to look dapper all day long.
Yes. I need to, so I can sell those Yeti tickets.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So let's recap at the, for the, whole event tomorrow, the Wellston treats on downtown streets. We'll call it that. Something like that anyway. Let's go over the whole list again because it is a huge day, if you don't mind.
That's totally fine. So we got the pancake breakfast starting at 8 a.m. in front of the Rusted Barn with Black Diamond Lodge. We got the cruise-in car show with Seth Maynard and the Wellston Fire Department, the Pants Factory lot from 11 to 4.
Bring stocking stuffers. Yes.
McWilliams Funeral Home's $500 raffle where you stop in different businesses to sign up. Must be present to win around between 4:30 and 5. The Yuletide Market, like I said, the central station for everything from 10 a.m. to 4 at the old Eagles building across from the library, which has a tree shop, Chinese auction, Yeti raffle, split the pot, and where we can answer questions, and a vendor fair. Mm-hmm. Check out the business decorating contest. The Gingerbread House contest, sponsored by Matt Waldron with ERA Martin, at ERA Martin from 10 to 3. The Christmas Rocks Throughout the Town, sponsored by Ohio Valley Bank. Mm-hmm. Turn them into Retro Rocket for a $10 prize, one per family.
That's awesome.
The Bingo All the Way of Joe Snyder. Pick up the bingo card at the Yuletide Market. Mm-hmm. The Noodle Cook-Offs. Drop off at 10 a.m. at Daisy's Coffee and Randy's Wildflower Boutique, and then a 5K run. So a little bit of everything.
I mean, it is just going to be a wonderful day in downtown Wellston. And then you can also, starting around, God, I feel like it gets dark about 3 now. The Pride Park, the trees will be all lit up and everything will be there too. So that'll be really fun.
Yes.
So get your raffle tickets, all that, and then at the Yuletide Market. So start there. You can buy all your raffle tickets, but you do need to be there to win
I believe the Split the Pot, the Chinese auction,
and the Yeti.
Yeti. No, I don't think the Yeti.
Okay.
And one other thing, the $500 raffle.
Oh, the $500. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can sign up to win $500 for nothing.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have some kids. Let's talk about how old are your kids now?
Owen's 6, Natalie's 9.
Okay.
And they're growing fast.
Yeah, they are. And are they runners too?
No, I think Owen's. We've been going on walks lately, and Owen likes to race Jackie and I because Jackie runs too, and he likes to race us and see if he can beat us. He beats us every time.
Does he?
Yeah,
I figured as much.
So.
But so what do kids that are 6 and 9 want for Christmas? I'm curious.
Yeah. Owen wants a PlayStation, but I don't think he knows why he wants a PlayStation.
Just because everybody else wants a PlayStation?
Yeah, I guess so. Natalie wants a new iPad, and then there's all kinds of other toys they want. Owen loves Legos. He loves puzzles, so he really wants those. And then Gujitsu's is some stuff. It's like a stretchy toys.
Really?
Yeah, kind of like Stretch Armstrong.
I was going to say, is it like Stretch Armstrong?
Kind of, but with different materials. They're also like squish balls, kind of.
Okay.
They're they have some like a stretch, and he just loves those toys. Natalie, the elf brought her a mini brand calendar, which a mini brand is miniature, like Hershey Kiss It, like packages. It's like you have a miniature grocery store, so she loves all that stuff. And loves all those surprise things where you open them up. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff they want.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Very good. Yeah, I was looking at some of the lists. I was trying to look to see like what toys kids were wanting this year, and I'm like, I don't know what some of the stuff is, but one of them was like this crystal ball thing. I thought it was really cool.
Oh, I haven't seen that, and I'm sure Natalie would probably want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give her any ideas, right?
Yeah.
No, this is a fun time of the year for that, and all of the kids are so cute.
Yes.
But also think about the ones that need help this time of the year. So let's make sure that we do the stocking stuffers and all that stuff too for the kids. Yep. And so many local organizations wherever you're listening from, think about that this time of the year. I mean, think about it all year, but
there's plenty of them out there that helps out the local youth and everything.
That's right. We have many here in Jackson and in the surrounding area. And like you said, the firefighters do an amazing job in Wellston. Yep. It's a huge deal, and it's a lot of work that people don't understand.
Right.
But we appreciate them. So, all right. Well, Jason, is there anything else you wanted to talk about today? I mean, we've got 10 minutes. So
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Well, of course. And we want to wish you all the best luck. When is the Boston Marathon?
April something, 17th or 18th, whatever that Monday is.
Okay. It's on a Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Well, we will be here rooting you on.
All right. Well, thank you.
Of course. All right. And come back and see us anytime you have something to talk about.
I appreciate it.
All right. Good. All right. So there are a few other things going on. Do you know how to get out of here? Yeah. Okay. There are a few other things going on. Dylan, you want to come over and chat with me?
Sure.
Okay. Because Dylan, I want to make sure that you talk, again, remind our viewers about your play. Yeah, we can play the video again. But Sunday, there is a Wellston Church's Christmas walking tour, and that's Sunday, December 4th. So everything going on Saturday, but that's on Sunday. A wonderful way to prepare your heart for Christmas. Each of these Wellston churches will present a Christmas gift of music and song. So it starts at 1:30 at the Hope United Methodist Church. Then you walk to the Grace Baptist Fellowship at 2:30 Saints Peter and Paul. Then at 3, First Presbyterian Church. And following that, refreshments will be provided by the Wellston Ministerial Association at the First Presbyterian Church Fellowship Hall. So that sounds like a good time, too. Get some Christmas music and the gift of music. to get you kicked off for the holiday season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of kicking off for the holiday season, once again, let's remind our viewers what you guys have going on this weekend.
This Saturday and Sunday, the Kid Kringle play will be doing the show at 7:30 on Saturday and 3 on Sunday.
And that's this weekend at the Marquee. You can buy tickets ahead of time or at the door. And if you want to bring the kids get in for free. You just have to check in with them. And thanks to our good friend Nia Henry, she bought some tickets for the kids.
Yep.
That's pretty neat.
So anyone under 18 can get in for free.
Very, very good. So just want to remind you, stop in, all youth led and put together play at the Marquee this weekend. It'll get you in the Christmas spirit, right?
Yep, we hope so.
And Kid Kringle will teach us all that maybe there aren't any naughty lists, or there shouldn't be, right?
Well, he's more he doesn't understand the naughty list. He doesn't understand why people are on there. He thinks they're more just misunderstood.
Gotcha. There's probably something to that. Very wise. Santa's little brother, right?
Yep, Kid Kringle.
Very good. So you will be doing that play next weekend too.
Yep.
Which is cool. All right. So yesterday was your birthday and we had a little party here and whatever. So what else did you do on your birthday?
Well, I went home and ate some burgers my dad made. And
That's
then
good.
I went to Kid Kringle and then came home and just watched YouTube. I did watch Rick and Morty though.
Did you?
I did.
Was Pickle Rick on there?
No.
So I go home the other day. I'm like telling my husband, I'm like, dude, we're going to have to start watching Rick and Morty because there's so many references every day from random people and we've never seen the show and we're just going to have to watch it so we understand.
You should.
Yeah.
At least watch one episode and just like understand who he is.
So where do I find Rick and Morty?
HBO Max.
Okay.
Or Hulu.
Or Hulu. Either way, huh?
Mm-hmm. Or
Okay.
probably on YouTube somewhere.
Probably that too. So what are your other favorite things to watch? You know, because like I'm old and you're young, so I want to hear I want to be hip and happening like you.
I don't really watch a whole lot of TV anymore, but I do watch a lot of YouTubers like Mr. Beast.
Okay, what's
And
that?
Mr. Beast is the #1 YouTuber person. There's companies that have 200 million subscribers, and Mr. Beast is one guy, and he has a whole team that works for him now because he got so popular and he got a lot of money. But he's basically you know how Tony Stark calls himself a billionaire philanthropist or whatever?
Okay.
I think the definition of a philanthropist is someone who goes out and gives money to people and helps them.
Yes.
That's kind of what Mr. Beast is.
Okay.
So one of his videos was buying a house for a homeless man and then just giving a homeless guy a house. And then that video would go viral, oh, this is so nice, look how happy he is. And then the money made off of that, he would cycle into another project, like purchasing Xboxes for kids that don't have anything.
Okay,
So
so
it
he
would be
started
stuff
out.
like that.
So it's a show about giving and paying it forward, right?
And then once he got more money, he started other YouTube channels like Beast Philanthropy, which solely does food drives and stuff. And then he has another channel that's Mr. Beast Gaming, and he makes gaming content, what I do.
Uh-huh.
And then he'll also incorporate. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, where did we go, Dylan? This is what happens when we don't when we're doing all this stuff from both sides of the camera. Oh wow. I don't like oh wow.
Let's try.
We're gonna try this again. But no, it's really good when people are using their fame or their status to do good for the world because it seems as if there's a lot of people out there not doing that.
Yeah, and that's basically the goal of what he does.
So Mr. Beast, how long has Mr. Beast been doing that?
I believe a year or two. He started off as any other normal YouTuber. He would just do random things, post a video of I'm gonna count to 1 billion, and then he would just keep counting and counting and counting, and he like record it. Then he post it. It's just a video of him counting. People are like, this is so stupid, but I'll give him
But
a
you're
like.
still watching
'Cause
it.
you're like, he did it, so I'll give him a like. I'll subscribe, and then he goes up and up in subscribers, and then once he had enough money, I think his first video of using his money was him giving his mom like $100,000,
Aw.
and then that went popular, and then he gained like $200,000.
So it just snowballed.
Yeah, so he just kept going and going and
Gotcha.
going. And then 100 YouTuber battle royale mimicking Fortnite, and then just all kinds of stuff like that.
Cool. All right.
Then he hired his best friend, made him quit his job and hired him. Guy's doing good though.
That's cool. Very good. All right. Well, let's go over some of the while Dylan's trying to fix our camera over here. Because he says, oh, no, that's not good. When he says, oh, no, that's not good, it's probably not good. Did it just turn off?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's dead.
Oh.
Overheated.
Probably dead. Probably didn't get charged.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's just a podcast now.
I guess we're just a podcast now. All right. Well, Dylan, we'll talk about some of the Christmas celebrations that are going on this week. And our camera died, Jeremiah.
Still alive.
Oh, you can see us?
You can't see you, you hear you though.
Oh, yeah, I think it's because the camera died. All right, so lots of things going on set in Wellston, Jackson, and Oak Hill. We talked about all of our things in Wellston going on this week, but the third annual Jackson tomorrow here in the city of Jackson in conjunction with the Jackson Firefighters Association, Cultivating Our Future, and the Jackson County Gear Grinders. They're teaming up once again to provide the community with some holiday cheer. The event will feature a kids party in the park, an evening Christmas parade, a lighting of Christmas trees in Manpower Park, and a fireworks display. So yes, Jackson having fireworks. What are they seeing?
Just black screen.
Oh, a black screen. Okay. Well, we'll just keep talking because I do want everybody to know about all the things going on in this area. So, but yes, Jackson has a fireworks display tomorrow night, which is really, really cool. And that should set off around, I think like maybe 8 o'clock, something like that. We'll also be lighting up our Christmas trees in the park and the Christmas parade, a whole lot of other things will be going on there. Free hot chocolate. And then Santa will be there, and the Santa house, as you know, Santa's house is in Manpower Park. It will be open for an hour or so following the fireworks display. Additional Santa house hours are 5 to 7, Sunday, December 4th, Friday, December 9th, Sunday, December 11th, Friday, December 16th, Saturday the 17th, and Friday the 23rd. What did you do now?
We made a rainbow.
You made a rainbow. Okay. Very good. Residents can watch for Santa on a Float Sunday, December 18th from 2 to 7 and Monday, December 19th from 4 to 7. So that's all here in Jackson. So much stuff going on at the park here in Jackson. Oh, well, I was there for a minute. Then I disappeared again. Don't know. Okay. Gremlins. That's what James likes to call them, gremlins. Also in the village of Oak Hill, Christmas in the Village will take place Saturday, December 3rd. The Oak Hill Historical Society, along with the Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce and Festival of Flags, are sponsoring this year's event. Breakfast with the Bingo Hall. All you can eat pancakes, sausage, juice, milk, and coffee is only $7. Christmas parade lineup is at 4:15. Then the Christmas parade begins at 4:45. That's at the old Oak Hill High School. The 7th annual Christmas tree lighting held from 5:30 to 5:45 at Central Memorial Park. So a lot of other things going on in Oak Hill as well tomorrow. So I'm telling you, if you are looking for something to do here in our area, you are really not going to have trouble finding it this week. So, all right. Well, thanks to Jason Holzapfel and all the gang for stopping by. And thank you to Dylan, and good luck with your play this weekend.
Thanks.
You old man. Now that he's 18. So anyway, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll be back here on Monday, hopefully with a camera that works. So we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
This just in.
The Telegram News has a new website.
TheTelegramNews.com.
Same dedicated coverage.
Same trustworthy news with a brand new look.
Covering Jackson and Benton counties and surrounding areas.
Locally owned and operated, TheTelegramNews.com has its finger on the pulse of the community.
Stay up to date on local events, high school sports, and breaking news.
TheTelegramNews.com.
Subscribe today at TheTelegramNews.com.
Check it out.